In recent years, many states in the U.S. have faced significant economic and social challenges, causing a growing number of people to leave. High costs of living, including skyrocketing housing prices, have made it difficult for residents to stay in these areas. Some states are battling crises, from rising crime rates to failing public services, pushing people to seek better opportunities elsewhere. In some places, housing costs are 97% higher than the national average, leaving many unable to afford a comfortable lifestyle. Today, we'll take a look at the top 13 states Americans are leaving, exploring the reasons behind mass exodus and what residents are seeking in other parts of the country. Are you ready to get started? Let's go! One of the main reasons people are leaving is the state's harsh winter weather, which drives many to relocate to warmer climates. Additionally, the high taxes in Connecticut are a major burden. The state has some of the highest income and property taxes in the nation, making it financially challenging for many to stay. Housing costs are another issue, as prices in the state are significantly higher than the national average, making it difficult for many people to find affordable homes. Connecticut is also one of the few states that taxes Social Security and retirement income, which discourages retirees from settling in the state. In fact, recent data shows that 60.1% of all moves in Connecticut were outbound. In 2023 alone, an estimated 8,733 people left the state, reflecting the growing number of residents who are choosing to relocate due to these economic pressures. Number 12, Washington. One of the key reasons people are leaving Washington is the state's taxation policies. The 7% capital gains tax, which targets wealthier individuals, along with high estate tax rates, have led many retirees and high super residents to seek more tax-friendly environments. The cost of living in Washington, particularly in Seattle, is also a major factor. Nearly half of Seattle renters are considered rent-burdened, meaning they spend more than 30% of their income on rent, which has become financially unsustainable for many residents. Crime rates have also risen significantly, with homicides increasing by 96% since 2019, and aggravated assaults up by 30%. This spike in crime has made some areas less desirable to live in, pushing residents to leave for safer communities. An estimated 2,578,000 people left Washington, contributing to a historic number of cross-state moves. These departures reflect the growing dissatisfaction with the state's rising costs and safety concerns. Number 11, Texas. One of the biggest draws to Texas is its lack of a state income tax, which allows residents to keep more of their income compared to states with higher taxes. This financial advantage has made Texas especially appealing to professionals from higher tax states like California and New York. Despite the many advantages of Texas, it isn't without its drawbacks. Housing costs, particularly in cities like Austin, have surged in recent years, causing some residents to seek more affordable living options. The state's climate, known for its extreme heat and occasional natural disasters like hurricanes and tornadoes, has also led some people to seek milder environments elsewhere. In 2023, more than 478,000 people left Texas, with many relocating to other parts of the country. However, despite these departures, Texas continued to see a significant number of newcomers, with the state's population growth continuing to rise, driven by both migration and natural growth. Now, real quick, before we move to country number 10, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss a new video from us. And also, make sure to hit that like button. Number 10, Virginia. One of the main reasons people are leaving Virginia is the high cost of living. The state ranks 26th in the country for cost of living, with Northern Virginia in particular facing skyrocketing housing prices. This makes it difficult for many families to find affordable housing, even though Virginia's overall housing market is just slightly above the national average. The sharp increase in housing costs has driven many residents to look for more affordable areas to live. Crime is another issue that has contributed to people leaving the state. There has been an increase in hate crimes and general crime rates, which has made some people feel less safe in their communities. As a result, many are seeking out places with lower crime rates and a greater sense of security. In 2023, approximately 253,000 people left Virginia, many of them moving to neighboring states with more affordable living options. Despite this, Virginia still attracted more people than it lost, as the state remains a popular destination for those who are drawn to its history, its proximity to D.C., and its overall quality of life. However, the rising cost of living and concerns about safety are pushing some residents to look elsewhere. Number 9, Pennsylvania. One of the key reasons people are leaving Pennsylvania is the cost of living. Many residents are moving to states with lower living costs, particularly for housing and taxes. While Pennsylvania isn't one of the most expensive states, its rising costs in areas like healthcare, housing, and everyday expenses are making it less affordable for many families. In addition, taxes in Pennsylvania are considered high, which is pushing people to seek out states with more favorable tax environments. The state's tax burden is another major factor contributing to the migration. Many people are leaving in search of better job opportunities and lower taxes. Pennsylvania's business climate and job growth are not as strong as in some neighboring states, which is causing professionals to move elsewhere for better economic prospects. Crime has also been on the rise in Pennsylvania, particularly violent crime. The situation in Philadelphia, in particular, has become a major concern. The city has seen a sharp increase in homicides and other violent crimes, with the number of killings reaching levels not seen in decades. This surge in crime, combined with problems like drug addiction and unlivable. As a result, many residents are choosing to relocate to areas with lower crime rates. The combination of these factors is impacting the state's population, which has been steadily declining. According to a recent U.S. Census Bureau report, Pennsylvania saw a loss of 1,048 residents between July 2022 and July 2023. Number 8, Maryland. One of the major reasons people are leaving Maryland is the high cost of living. Housing in Maryland is 44% higher than the national average, making it difficult for many residents to afford a home. In addition to housing, utilities are 10% higher than the national average, further stretching the budgets of Maryland families. These rising costs have made the state less affordable, particularly for young families and retirees who are looking for a more economical place to live. Another key reason people are leaving Maryland is the increasing crime rate. The state has the 8th highest violent crime rate in the United States, with crime statistics showing a disturbing rise in gun violence and homicides. Many residents, particularly in urban areas like Baltimore, are finding it unsafe to live in neighborhoods that were once considered desirable. The constant threat of crime has pushed some individuals and families to relocate to areas where they feel safer. The state's population shift reflects these challenges. Maryland gained 4 people, but it also lost 4 to other states. This means that over the past year, Maryland experienced a net loss of 360 90 residents. While the state is still drawing some newcomers, the outflow of people to places with long-term growth and better safety has led to a population decline that is concerning for the state. The combination of high living costs, rising crime rates, and an overall lack of affordability is driving people away from Maryland, making it less attractive compared to other states. Number 7. Massachusetts. One of the main reasons people are leaving Massachusetts is the cost of living. Housing in the state is 108% higher than the national average, making it one of the most expensive places to live in the U.S. In addition to high housing costs, the general cost of living is 46% higher than the national average, which puts a strain on residents, particularly young families and retirees. Essential goods like groceries and clothing are also about 30% higher than the national average, further pushing up the financial burden on residents. Another factor contributing to the exodus from Massachusetts is the rise in gun violence. While the state has stricter gun laws than many others, there has still been an increase in gun incidents, particularly in urban areas like Boston. The uptick in violence has made some residents feel unsafe, prompting them to seek out places with lower crime rates and better overall safety. Data from the Internal Revenue Service shows that in 1 year alone, around 157,000 people left Massachusetts, while only 112,000 people moved to the state. This net loss highlights the growing trend of people leaving Massachusetts for more affordable and safer living conditions elsewhere. With housing costs, daily expenses, and safety concerns on the rise, Massachusetts is becoming less attractive to many people who are looking for a better quality of life. Number 6. Minnesota. One of the biggest factors driving people out of Minnesota is the harsh winter climate. With long, cold, snowy winters, many residents seek out warmer places to live where they can enjoy milder temperatures year-round. This seasonal challenge has become a key reason why some Minnesotans are choosing to relocate to states with more temperate climates. Cost of living is another issue that's contributing to Minnesota's outflow of residents. While the state is generally considered affordable compared to some other parts of the country, housing costs have been on the rise, particularly in metropolitan areas like Minneapolis. The increased cost of housing, coupled with other expenses, is prompting some residents to seek out more budget-friendly areas. Despite Minnesota's strong economy, there are still plenty of people who are seeking better job opportunities elsewhere. Many individuals are looking for work in regions with lower taxes, more job openings, or more desirable climates. Between 2022 and 2023, about 1,000,000 people moved to Minnesota, while roughly 1,090,000 people left. A map that was created shows where Minnesota's new residents came from and where those who left ended up, offering some insight into migration patterns. Number 5. New Jersey. One of the main reasons people are leaving New Jersey is the burden of taxes. The state has some of the highest property taxes in the nation, which has become a major concern for homeowners. The tax burden is heavy, and many residents are finding it increasingly difficult to keep up with the cost of living in the state. In addition to high taxes, New Jersey's overall cost of living is 11% higher than the national average, with housing costs around 30% higher. This makes it more difficult for people to afford homes, especially for those who are looking for more affordable options in other states. Another issue contributing to New Jersey's population decline is the rise in undocumented immigration, which has strained public resources and services. As a result, some residents feel that the state is no longer able to meet their needs, prompting them to look for opportunities in other places with fewer pressures on local resources. According to moving company United Van Line's annual study, New Jersey ranked as the one state for outbound movers in 2023, with a staggering 75% of people leaving the state. This marks the 6th consecutive year that New Jersey has had the highest number of residents moving out, indicating a continued trend of outmigration. Number 4, Illinois. One of the main reasons people are leaving Illinois is the high tax burden. The state has the highest property tax rate in the nation, which is putting a strain on homeowners, particularly those in suburban areas. Additionally, Illinois' tax policies are often seen as unfriendly to middle-class families who struggle to manage the high taxes combined with rising living costs. Another significant issue contributing to the exodus is crime, particularly in Chicago. Violent crimes, including robberies and shootings, have been on the rise in recent years. This increase in crime has caused many residents to feel unsafe in their neighborhoods, prompting them to move to areas with better security and lower crime rates. In 2022, Illinois saw a massive outflow of residents, with approximately 300 people leaving the state. A staggering 67.2% of moves in the state that year were outbound, highlighting the ongoing trend of people seeking better opportunities elsewhere. Number 3, Florida. Florida, known for its sunshine, beaches, and retirement-friendly policies, has long been a popular destination for newcomers. However, despite its appeal, the state is also seeing a significant outflow of residents. This trend reflects a combination of rising costs, extreme weather events, and shifting political climates. One of the main reasons people are leaving Florida is the rising cost of living. Although the state has historically been seen as an affordable option, the growing housing market and increasing insurance rates are putting a strain on residents. As property prices rise, many are finding it harder to keep up with the costs of owning a home or renting in popular areas. One of the main reasons people are leaving Florida is the rising cost of living, particularly when it comes to insurance. Homeowners in Florida are facing insurance premiums that are, on average, 4 times higher than the national average. This is a result of frequent hurricanes and flooding, which continue to put a strain on the insurance market. Additionally, car insurance rates in Florida are about double the national average, making it even more expensive to live in the state. Florida's weather extremes are another significant factor in the outflow of residents. The state is no stranger to hurricanes, with recent storms, like Hurricane Ian, causing widespread destruction. These natural disasters have prompted many residents to reconsider their choice of living in the state, particularly in areas that are highly vulnerable to these storms. In 2023, more than 1,000 people left Florida, making it the second highest state for outbound migration that year, just behind California. Despite this, Florida still experienced a net positive migration due to nearly 6,000 people moving into the state. Number 2, New York. New York, long known for its iconic status and cultural influence, has been experiencing significant challenges that have caused a large number of residents to leave. The state's high cost of living and increasing concerns over crime are major factors driving people away. But there are also significant issues tied to immigration that have played a role. The rising cost of living in New York, especially in New York City, is a primary reason for many leaving. Housing costs are among the highest in the country, making it difficult for residents to afford a comfortable lifestyle. Additionally, the general cost of living in the state has soared, making it less financially sustainable for many. Crime is another contributing factor. Parts of New York, particularly in major urban areas, have seen an increase in crime rates, which has raised concerns about safety and security among residents. This has led many to seek safer, more affordable places to live. Immigration issues also weigh heavily on the state's current challenges. New York has become a key destination for migrants, which has put pressure on the state's resources and infrastructure. The influx of new residents has strained public services, and the growing number of migrants has added to the already existing challenges of providing adequate housing and jobs for the local population. This has led some current residents to seek better living conditions elsewhere. From April 2023 through July 2023, census data revealed that New York City lost over 500 residents, with many moving to more affordable states with better living conditions. The combination of high living costs, safety concerns, and the impact of immigration issues continues to drive the migration away from New York. Number 1. California. California, once the land of opportunity and dreams, is now seeing a massive exodus of residents due to a combination of factors that are making the state less attractive to many. The state is facing high costs of living, astronomical housing prices, high taxes, crime, and natural disasters, all contributing to the outflow of people. One of the biggest reasons people are leaving California is the high cost of living, particularly in housing. In many areas, housing costs are more than double the national average, making it difficult for families and individuals to afford homes. This has forced many to look for more affordable options in other states. Taxes are another major issue. California has one of the highest tax burdens in the country, with high state income taxes, property taxes, and sales taxes. This has made it financially challenging for affluent families, retirees, and even middle-class workers who are being pushed out by the high cost of living and taxes. Crime has also become a growing concern, particularly in major cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles. Rising crime rates and the perception that some cities are becoming less safe have driven residents to seek better living conditions elsewhere. Furthermore, the state is prone to wildfires, droughts, and other natural disasters. Wildfires, in particular, have become a regular occurrence, destroying homes and creating hazardous living conditions. Many residents have been forced to leave their homes due to the ongoing threat of fires, as well as the stress of living in areas vulnerable to these disasters. In 2024 alone, over 3,500,000 people left California, making it the state with the highest outbound migration. Cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego have seen significant population declines, as more and more residents choose to relocate to states offering more affordable living, lower taxes, and fewer environmental hazards. As this migration trend continues, people are turning to states with lower living costs, more stable crime rates, and better overall economic conditions. The trend shows no sign of slowing down, as more residents leave states with oppressive costs in favor of areas offering a better balance of affordability, safety, and opportunity. In the end, these moves aren't just about where people are going. They're about the growing dissatisfaction with the states they are leaving behind and the search for a better place to live, work, and thrive. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the realities of living in different states, be sure to subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.